Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to tackle a topic that trips up even native English speakers. If you've ever mixed up bear and bear, or wondered why they're there and they're all exist, don't worry. You're definitely not alone. It's a common challenge and nothing to be ashamed of. Today, I'm diving into one of the trickiest yet most fascinating parts of English, the world of words that can be a little deceptive. We're going to unravel the mysteries of homographs and homophones. These terms might sound intimidating, but trust me, the concepts are quite straightforward once you get the hang of them. Let's break them down with some really simple, everyday examples, so you can start spotting them in your daily life. Understanding these nuances can really elevate your English skills. First up, homophones. Get ready to tune your ears. These are words that sound the same, but mean completely different things, and are often but not always spelled differently. The key here is the pronunciation. It's identical. Okay, let's try a few. I think you'll find these pretty common. Think about flower, as in a rose or daisy, something beautiful that grows in a garden, and flour, the white powder you bake with, the essential ingredient for cakes and bread. I could say, I bought a flower, a lovely sunflower from the market, or I need flour to bake cookies, chocolate chip are my favorite. Same sound, totally different meaning. It's all about context. Here's another. This one is a classic example. Two, and two. These are often confused even by native speakers. Listen, I'm going to the store to buy some groceries for dinner. I have two cats. They are named Whiskers and Mittens. And can I come too? I'd love to join you on your shopping trip. They sound exactly alike, but mean different things. Two indicates direction. Two is a number, and two means also or excessively. Now, for a quick challenge, let's see if you can identify the homophones in the next example. What about pear, and pear? These are a bit trickier, right? I ate a pear, a juicy and delicious fruit. I bought a new pair of shoes to go running in the park, and I'll pare the apple, meaning I will carefully peel the apple's skin. All sound like pear, but each has its own spelling and meaning. Pear refers to a set of two, pear is the fruit, and pear means to peel or trim. Moving on to homographs. Now we're shifting our focus to words that share the same spelling. These are words that are spelled the same, regardless of their meaning or pronunciation, but pronounced differently or have different meanings, or sometimes both. This is where it gets really interesting, a classic one lead. This is a perfect example of how tricky homographs can be. If I say I will lead the tour, it means to guide, to show the way to others. But if I say the pipes are made of lead, a heavy and potentially toxic metal, that's the metal, and it's pronounced lead. Notice the difference in pronunciation. Same spelling, different sound, different meaning. It's like two completely different words hiding in the same outfit. Another is tear. This one can really get you choked up literally. I might tear a piece of paper, ripping it into shreds, or a tear might fall from my eye when I'm sad. It's a natural human reaction. Same spelling, but tear or rip and tear cry are pronounced differently. One is a physical action, the other an emotional response. Let's do one more, wind. This is a great example of how pronunciation changes the meaning. You can wind a clock, turning the knob to set the time, or feel the wind blowing. A powerful force of nature. Wind, the air, and wind, to twist, are spelled the same but pronounced differently. It all depends on the context in which they are used. Why do these exist? It's a valid question. English borrows words from all over the world, adapting and evolving over centuries, and sometimes things just get weird. Language is a living thing, constantly changing and adapting, but here's a tip, a really helpful strategy for navigating these tricky words. Pay attention to the context. This is your best friend when dealing with homophones and homographs. The words around these tricky homographs or homophones, the surrounding sentences and the overall topic usually tell you what's going on. They provide the clues you need to decipher the correct meaning. All right, let's recap. Time for a quick review to solidify your understanding. Homophones sound the same, different meanings and spellings, like right and right. One is about correctness, the other about putting words on paper. Homographs, spelled the same, different meanings, sometimes different pronunciations, like row, argument, and row, boat. One is a noisy disagreement, the other is propelling a boat with oars. Don't stress if you confuse them at first. It's a learning process, and everyone makes mistakes. Practice makes perfect. The more you encounter these words, the easier they will become to understand. Try making your own sentences using homophones and homographs. Challenge yourself to use them correctly in different contexts, and listen for them in movies or conversations. Pay attention to how native speakers use them. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has helped clarify the difference between homophones and homographs. If you want more tips on mastering English and want to continue improving your vocabulary and grammar, hit that subscribe button and keep practicing. Your English journey is just beginning. See you next time. Keep up the great work and happy learning.